What the dime off you move like?
Hey, what's up, gangster? E? What's up on that shit you and Damu was running last night, money? Oh, shit, I got one funky ass gangster versus that shit right in my motherfucking safe, G. Hear that shit? Run that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Still in the game, still in the flame. Everybody know my name and what I bang. Time to put it down for the street soldier gang. It's the black one, my Uzi way of turn, watch it bang, nigga. This is for the homies in the pen, the sharp and heat too. Something for the bridges on the blade to swallow me too. This is for the YGs and double OGs too. 28 grams and now it's ready for the streets. Full Black Mikey, Mr. Move, Gangsta B Stone, and my nigga Little Gangsta got the heat till you gone. And we gon' make it pop whether blue, steel, or chrome. About to make the whole world break once again. It's on. Been a long time since you heard us put it down. And you know them street soldiers got the A1 sound. Sick beef, G-Rich, everybody on deck. On one, pedal to the floor, tossing up the set.
But never only the street soldiers showing up to industry. Our foundation is the family. Everybody know we bomb like World War III. Burn rubber on me. The street soldiers showing up to industry. Our foundation is the family. Everybody know we bomb it in the PCP.
This beat got that old school feel. Slide me a drink and let a nigga pop me a pill. I'ma show you why it's so
Real, so real. Then I get up down in your goddamn grill.
Well, it's the boom, 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 the money make a whole step up. And the five gets to turn a little rubber. I'm in the wind, sipping in, counting ends. Sliding up on bitches and got them hopping in.
Not again, yeah, friend.
It might be yours. I'm going in and out of town, but it's a brand new horse. I lace a rough center on a new course. But I'ma push a super hard line with force. But fire under her ass like a goddamn torch. They keep burning up the blocks until this motherfucker scorch. And still don't stop. Keep rolling till the wheels gon' pop. And choke a bitch to the bigger it drop, nigga.
Burn rubber on me. The street soldiers showing up to industry. Our foundation is the family. Everybody know we bomb like World War III. Burn rubber on me. The street soldiers showing up to industry. Our foundation is the family. Everybody know we bomb it in the PCP.
Nationwide now, no longer just local. No need to say the name, nigga. Y'all know the vocals. The Dago Battle, big with the tech.
Yeah, man. Let's get into this, man. So I like to just do this. Let me see, check my levels real quick. See if I'm loud enough. I might as well go in and put it on so I can make sure the sound is working out. Yeah, but anyways, let's get into this, man. Let's get this little boxing talk, baby. Boy, turn that up a little bit so I ain't got to work too hard. There we go. So I guess we can start by, there's many of sports websites out there, boxing websites out there that, I don't know if you want to call them necessarily media or whatever, but that's what they do for a regular regular job. They run a website and they give sporting news, some mainly boxing and some mainly just all sports. But anyways, they keep coming up with these things like things to see in boxing in 2019. And the main common denominator without is Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Everybody want to see Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury. Then Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Then Canelo Alvarez with the Triple G and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they wanted this dude to fight Triple G, man. Need to go and fight one of them Charlo brothers. Got all kind of cats out there. Spence Crawford. Come on, man. Go and get you a bar. But at the end of anybody worry about no goddamn Americana Kell Brook. But anyways, well, I'm not. Well, anyways, the whole my whole stance is on this is like, what are these boxing media, what are these boxing channels trying to do? As far as like, boxing scene, World Boxing News, Sky Sports. I don't know if they have one, but I know there's Sporting News and all these other websites out there that's pushing boxing. What are you guys going to do? You know what I'm saying? You guys ain't showing us that you guys want to make this fight, make the Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fight. You guys ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You guys ain't giving, Deontay Wilder the limelight that he needs. You're not giving Anthony Joshua the limelight that he needs. You know what I'm saying? And you guys for show ain't staying neutral on this, really. You guys ain't staying neutral on this, on some of these articles. because some of these articles is pushing that it ain't 50-50. Well, majority of them ain't pushing that it is 50-50. They bringing up how many belts Anthony Joshua got. They bringing up how fast he got these belts. They bringing up all kind of shit. So when you remember, I saw an article, man. It was right after the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. Like right after that, it said Anthony Joshua, how many belts he did this, and the first paragraph. And I'm like, so are you doing that in the article so people can get to know who Anthony Joshua is, can see a little, because they don't know who he is. They don't know how many belts he got. They don't know what he accomplished over his span. Real boxing fans know that, but who are you trying to explain that to? Or are you trying to emphasize that this is the reason why Deontay Wilder needs to go in and take this bread? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me. You guys want to sit up here and talk about the fights that need to be that my wish list or whatever you want to call it. But what are you doing to try to get these fights made? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to stay unbiased about it and just give out the news? Are you going to go out there and say, hey, in 2019, in 2018, there's been these YouTube guys out here. What's up, Laws? There's been these YouTube guys out here been pushing it, saying good shit and blah, 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 whoop, 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 trying to make this fight happen. They've been pushing it for years now. And not only that is they came up with concrete, good ass fucking reasons on why the fight should have happened, on why it should be 50-50. Or even if you don't believe that it ain't 50-50, still stay your ass in the neutral zone, because if you don't, you ain't helping it. Because all you're gonna do is put these fans against fans. And you know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing like, Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and all them other cats. If the news ain't sitting over there shutting the fuck up and just putting the facts out there and staying neutral, there won't be no fan against fans. But as soon as them news articles saying, oh, Bill Cosby's a racist, Bill Cosby did this and did that, before he even went to fucking court. So now you got these dumbasses that can't fucking think for themselves. No, I never boxed myself, Chad. There's a lot of people that never boxed themselves, Chad. Oh, just slumped myself in the head. There's a lot of people that ain't boxed before. There's a lot of people out there that commentate on boxing that never boxed before. There's a lot of people that are ring judges that never boxed before. There's a lot of people that are referees that never boxed before. There are people that's over there that's timekeepers that's never boxed before. So what do you mean by have I ever boxed? I already knew you were going with it right when you said it. I mean, ain't nothing clever about it, Mr. Chat GG, whatever you want to call your name. Chat but JJ or whatever I constantly punch myself in the dome. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, we just gonna nip that in the butt. I ain't even got lay a Laws dog and have to nip that in the butt. Quit. He ain't coming up over here doing that shit. And that makes me wonder, like, that person, that Chad GG guy, that's not a kid. That's a grown-ass man. And it makes me wonder why. I already got him, Laws, man. You was moving too slow, man. Hey, Laws, after that second one, man, you should have just hit him. After that second message you said, you should have just hit him. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I put it is, Laws, man, like soon as it sounds like it's something like they fishing, I don't care, man, because Laws, I'm gonna put it like this, man. I don't like going back and forth with people that I don't want to go back and forth with people and keep saying the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all into this arguing and back and forth, knowing now and well that there's not going to be. I'm not going to win and he's not going to win because nobody is going to agree with each other. So, when you get in those situations, man, there's no sense of trying to even bring up anything because, at some point, you just gotta call it for what it is. If facts can't get through somebody, and they can't be, a gentleman about it, that's what some of them Eddie Hearn fans like this, like to use, gentleman about it, You got to go. Ain't nobody got time for that back and forth shit. And me over here trying to fucking kick some knowledge in your ear and stuff like that. But back to these news media guys, man. They on some. All right, I got you, Laws. Back to these news people. They're not doing enough to make the fight. To force these guys to get the fight. You know what I'm saying? And they're not doing enough to get these fighters the recognition that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fighters out there that needs a little bit more recognition than what they have been getting. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, I know still people talk about the Junior Faye and all them, and all, you know, the boys, you know what I'm saying? Daniel and all them cats, you know. Yeah, that's fine and Daniel and all, but look who they with. If you're a fighter with like Matchroom, PBC, and stuff like that, you know, you're better off than a lot of fighters. You're better off than a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? You're way better off than a lot of fighters. I'm talking about them fighters that not even ranked in the top 20 in any of these divisions that have talent, that didn't have to do 100 motherfucking amateur fucking fights. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to bang and willing to fight the best, but just ain't got that motherfucking shot. You know, and that goes along to some of these boxing websites. You know, how you a boxing website and stuff like that, and you don't even cover amateur fights in your fucking hometown. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole motherfucking boxing website. You probably make enough money that you don't have to fucking work. That you don't have to fucking work. The owner of some of these websites. But they don't even cover amateur boxing in their own fucking town, their own fucking city, state, whatever. The surrounding 200 miles, you know, because 200 miles, that ain't nothing to drive. Over here, they ain't 200 miles, and it's just you know, 2 hours. Let's just put it like that. You don't want to drive that's less than 200 miles, but 2 hours, a 2 hour and 30-minute drive, you don't even want to do that. But you got people like the Boxing Voice, you got people like Dante, you got people like Blue Bud and all them cats. They going around covering these fights. Some, you know, most of the time it's the big fights and stuff like that because they got regular jobs. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen, like, you know, they about it when it comes to you know, pushing news and stuff like that. But I don't see none of these sites doing that shit. I don't see none of these sites doing everything as I hear them on these websites. You know, a majority of these boxing websites is either coming from they sourcing something else, or they own here they sourcing something else, or they coming up with their own bullshit ass articles. You know what I'm saying? Let me look. Let me look at this one thing. You know, they're coming up with their own bullshit articles like a realistic wish list for the year ahead. Look, you talking about a realistic wish list, man. Stop coming up with the same bullshit that everybody else is doing. Nobody care what the fuck y'all picking, what fights y'all think should happen and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all cool and dandy and all, but you know, it's all cool and dandy and all, but nobody knows what's going to happen. You know, it might be a repeat of 2018, like I've been saying. These you need to be talking about how motherfuckers need to start, how we going, what fans can do to help get the fights that they want to fucking watch. How about you do an article like that? How about you do an article like, you know, the fans are in control, not these promoters and not these fighters. The fans are in control. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Without somebody turning on that goddamn idiot box, without nobody paying for a subscription for DAZN, ESPN, Fox, whatever, you ain't gonna be getting no money. How about you make an article like that instead of going around here bullshitting? You know, just putting articles out there just so you can get some goddamn some buzz articles, just so you can get some fillers, and that's a filler. That's a filler. That's a filler article. You know what I'm saying? It's a straight up filler article. A realistic motherfucking wish list for 2019. Yeah, okay. It's a filler. You know? Now let's get into this other thing I want to talk about. So Deontay Wilder wants to be an actor. He been saying that, you know, and I ain't mad at him for going out there and you know, I'm pretty sure he's not starring in the movie. I'm pretty sure he just maybe has a, you know, a supporting role in the movie or something like that. But he was sitting in the trailer. So I'm even thinking they gave him the trailer because, you know, he's a known person, or they gave him the trailer because he has, you know, a decent supporting role in the movie. You know, he needs to change maybe a few outfits or something like that. But I think it's good for him that he goes out and and does that, because life after boxing, not only that, it's good PR for him, and it's paid PR. So, you know, yeah, they put that work in, Laws. Yeah, they be putting that work in all the time, man, and they don't get the motherfucking shine they deserve either. They don't even get the shine that they deserve either. You know what I'm saying? They giving out all these motherfucking awards and shit like that to all these skeezers and people that don't do enough and don't even fucking come up with the good talking points and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People scared to I don't call it pressing. When you come up to somebody and you ask them a question in a respectful manner, I don't call it pressing. When you come up there and you say something and you repeat something that you know, Oscar De La Hoya, when his emails and all that stuff, when you ask him like, hey man, what did you mean by this? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not him asking him. The fans, we want to know. That motherfucker, he's the guy that goes out there and asks the questions that the fans want to know. You know what I'm saying? That we want to know, that we interested in. You know what I'm saying? And he go out there and he does his job, and motherfuckers want to get all fucking antsy and shit like that. Man, let him, you know, you can't be mad at you can't be mad at the guy that's giving the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody know, man, we keep the lights on. You know, and this acting thing, man, you know, I'm not mad at him, man. Life after boxing, man. You know, get your money up. It's gonna help you. It's paid publicity. It's paid PR. People will get to know you more. You know, just from that. Hell, maybe you get to another movie role, or maybe you get to, you know, get some of these kids into boxing. Maybe you might, you know, change a few lives or whatever. As long as it's you know, one life is better than no. Helping out one life is better than helping out no life. So, you know, as long as something's gonna come positive out of him. But I just, you know, I know Lennox Lewis is out there saying like, hey man, you know, I dibbled and dabbled with some shit like that and end up losing because he lost track of the actual of his actual job, his real job, and that's a boxer. You know, I don't think Deontay Wilder would do that, but it's possible that he would. It's possible he would lose track. But I got faith in him that he would, you know, stay on track, you know, and come out here and win unanimously against Tyson Fury. I'm talking about with no motherfuckers out here saying that it was close. None of that. I'm talking about come out here and win unanimously, and that's all we need, man. But and then back to these other cats, man. You know, people. I don't watch. I'm trying my damnness not to watch these videos from people like Sporting Icons, Bruce Vanes, Sean Newton anymore. Just because the simple fact is that, you know, it's just something I don't want to do. I just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to listen to a video to know the shit that's gonna come out of their mouth. You know, I can guess, and I'm pretty sure the guess is gonna be somewhere around there in the, you know, in the ballpark somewhere. You know, but you know, this dude got an article he got a thing that says Lou DiBella accidentally exposes the $50 million offer, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. I mean, I don't know how you could spin it to say that. Like, you know, I don't know how you can. You know, like when I think about that, what Lou DiBella had to say in there, it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Laws Dawkins said, yeah, all the WWE stars do, so why he can't box his, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got to do something, man. Like, come on, bruh. You got Anthony Joshua going over there to the Dubai and Bahrain. Y'all think he's just going over there to fucking go on vacation? Nah, the motherfucker probably going over there making business moves. You don't go around here talking about you're gonna be you want to be the first $1 billion boxer, just staying stagnant. I'm pretty sure Anthony Joshua is making business moves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he's going over there. But I hope that he's keeping his guard up and don't think that just because somebody, you know, I'm just hope he keeps his guard up, man. I ain't gonna tell the dude how to do his business, how to conduct business, but I hope that he's keeping his guard up at all times. But back into the sporty dude, I don't know how he spent this 50 million thing and Lula Bella accidentally doing anything. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just saw it. I don't know how he spent it to say that. You know what I'm saying? You know, if that's the case, how about you go after every promoter? How about you go after the World Boxing Super Series? How about you go after everybody that didn't have their money right after the fight? How about you go after everybody that didn't have their money right before the fight? You know what I'm saying? We talking about $50 million here. You talking about proof of funds, and then you talking about that you didn't say that you offered that you didn't say proof of funds. Then you said something else. But the whole fact that still remains is whether or not the fight drew $50 million, whether or not it did, whether or not it was or it wasn't. It don't matter. You was gonna get your $50 million with 80% on the back end, and that's a fact. And Lula Bella trying to tell y'all, it's like, look, you know, anybody. This is how everybody knows, man. Everybody knows. There's a lot of lawsuits out there. Golden Boy has a lot of lawsuits. The PBC, Al Heyman, has a lot of lawsuits. That's the cost of doing business in America. Suing somebody is like, when you run businesses like that, it's like sneezing. People they are going to sue. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the cost of doing business over here is suing. It doesn't mean no harm, no foul. It's just people, they have to do those things to make sure that let the court decide whether or not if the contract was voided or the contract wasn't voided or whatever people were supposed to get. What's up, Marquez Johnson? Lawrence Dawkins P said, I seen that too on his headline on his video. Sporting Icons full of, yeah, he's full of shit. I refuse to watch the shit now, man, because then I want to get up in there and comment, and then, you know, then I gotta keep commenting because the motherfuckers don't know how to quit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. It's just stupid. How can you flip it? You know what I'm saying? Like, the 50 million was there either before the fight or after the fight. You was gonna get your money. But it didn't matter if the 50 million was real or not. You said you didn't want the fight. You said you didn't want to fight for that 50 million. So why are people even caring about whether or not the 50 million was real or not? When y'all wasn't going to take it. I mean, when Matchroom Boxing wasn't going to take it. So what does it matter? But the 50 million, whether or not it was there up front, like I'm going to say it again, whether or not it was there up front or not, whether Frank Warren was involved because it was a good business decision for him to make some interest, nobody giving up free money for nothing. Nobody giving up free money for nothing. He knows if he dropped down $1 million, and if he drops down $1 million, if he can make a 100 grand or 10 grand, whatever, it's free fucking money. It's free. He didn't have to do nothing to get it. And then you're going this whole, it was going to be on BT. It wasn't going to be on BT. How could it be on BT? You see what I'm saying? How could it? And then you're going to say, oh, if he would have said, yes, the 50 mil would have been this. How the fuck is a boxing match supposed to happen? Deontay Wilder versus fucking Anthony Joshua based off of verbal when the WBC wouldn't even sanction this shit. The fight would still have to be sanctioned. You see what I'm saying? It still has the WBC still wants to see a contract. I presume they would want to see that contract to make sure both parties are in agreement. Because I'm pretty sure there's probably stimulations with the WBC and the sanctioned bodies that they have to see that they will want to see the contract so they know that both parties are acting in the best interest of boxing or, fair. You know what I'm saying? And this dude driving home. I heard that. Yeah, but yeah, Laws, like how you gonna say, oh, it was gonna be on BT? It was if he would have said, if he would have agreed, I'm gonna say it again. If he would have agreed to the 50 million, then that would have meant that, you know, he would have had to fight him just because in New York, you know, the word of mouth, you know, there's that's out of station for a contract, and he could be sued. And if he didn't, the WBC would still have to sanction it. That means y'all be fighting and no belts involved. If that was the case, if that aspect was true, but I ain't no lawyer. But Fanon explained that other side that you bullshitting with that fuck shit. But that's okay though. But you know, that's just how it is. You know, it's just how you. That's just how it is in today's society. And I don't care where you at. It's not how you say it. It's how you flip it. It's not how you say it. It's how you flip it and who you flip it to. You know what I'm saying? You can't get over with me with that. For every 5 people, there's probably one guy you would get away with that with. Be probably dumb enough. If two of the other guys probably be like, well, you know what? I don't know, man, but I'll take your word for it. But I'm not a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you go ahead and say, that makes sense? No, the WBC still has to. Laws Dawkins said, what do you think of Tyson Fury video on BT Sports? You talking about the one? What's up, Ray Zone? You talking about the Tyson Fury thing when he was saying don't shit yourself, Wilder? You talking about that one? If you talking about that one, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I guess Tyson Fury, he wants to fight, and now he's back to, you know, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his gears. He getting that cock holster ready to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? He priming his cock holster right. That's all he doing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. We saw there was a lot of things on both sides that could have been corrected. You know what I'm saying, in that fight. But you know, there's a lot of things that Deontay Wilder didn't even look right. You know what I'm saying? But what was that? That BT Sports thing with it was, I know of it. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna put it like that because I'm just making sure we watched the same one. Mine, it was just him talking. It was just him saying don't shit yourself. But the one I saw, but I didn't think nothing of it, because if the dude really wanted to fight and all that stuff, he would have been what's that word? He would have been running his mouth and trying to get this going instead of going around. Because you got to think about, though, Deontay Wilder, he straight up wanted the Tyson Fury fight, right? Deontay Wilder straight up wanted the Tyson Fury fight, and then how does Tyson Fury around here looking like he chopping it up with Matchroom Boxing? Like Tyson Fury, like I was saying, Lost D, he's probably gonna turn coat and not do the rematch right away and try to get them 3 straps and come back. And the thing that gets me the most is, who was that said, was it Showtime or was it I think it was Showtime saying it's summertime for the fight, but then or is it Suleiman that said that? But either the case as it goes, man, why would you wait to the fucking summertime? Why would you wait all the way to the summertime for this fight? We got April. Give these cats 3-4 months and that's it. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is they saying? Oh, the summertime for? What you guys want? You guys want these guys to fight somebody else so they can marinate some shit? I mean, that's the first thing I'm starting to say. That's me. I'm starting to think. As soon as I hear that, I hear marination. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to pull up. I'm trying to see that Showtime won't even let you pull up their schedule unless you logged in. And I'm just trying to see like their whole year schedule because you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see the whole schedule so I can be like, okay, that ain't a good reason to I already, but that don't make any sense though, Laws. All the way to the summertime for the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. Come on, bruh. Come on. We got spring and then summer. The fuck wrong with y'all? Get this shit cracking. I don't want to wait that goddamn long. I don't want to wait that goddamn long. But that's all good though, man. But that's what I'm saying, man. With this whole this whole repeat of 2018, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like it don't look good for nobody. You know, I'm over here just looking around at other people's fucking channels because I think they're a bunch of fucking hypocrites and shit. They don't. What do you think, Laws, man? You think that's too long, man? We gotta wait to summertime for this Deontay Wilder fight. Laws Dog and P said, yeah, he probably fight a few bums that make Wilder. Yes, I agree, bro, but it should be, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Laws? It should be right now, not tomorrow. I mean, because then if it's summertime, of course they only fight 2 times a year. Well, Deontay Wilder usually only fights 2 times a year now these days. But come on, man. Maybe it's just a scheduling thing. Like they can't fit it in, but ain't that many big fights happening to slow down like that. Because let's look here. Let's look at the schedule. I'm trying to pull the damn schedule up. Let's look at the schedule. Let's see what we got here. We got that's March. That's March. I don't think they have. Yeah. So the boxing scene, boxingscene.com goes all the way up to April 20th. And that's the Danny Garcia versus Adrian Reynolds. So, you know, I'm just I need to dig into that part, man. I need to dig into the part and let me see. And then that's another thing. Like they're not even talking about it. Like you know, boxing scene and these cats, these websites, they're not even really talking about, you know, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder like they should right now. And they should be on like, okay, it's about to be popping. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it is what it is, man. I think I was not gonna see Tyson said he wants it at Old Trafford, Manchester United grounds. It says 75,000 seat stadium. That's his football club. I mean, I don't care. I don't care really where it's at. I really don't care. But if that fight happens in the UK, I think it'll generate more money. Like as far as like overall, it'll generate more money because then you will have the BT numbers, more of the BT numbers because it's not at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure they maybe get, you know, I don't know how much I don't know how much the average ticket sale would cost in that stadium. But you know, 75,000 seats. I'm pretty sure they can find a way to I'm pretty sure they could find a way to get. I'm just looking for the calculator. I'm pretty sure they can. Let's just say 75,000 times 25. That'd be 1.8 million. Okay, so let's do 75,000 times 35. Just amp it up. That'd be $2.6 million. I mean, so if they could possibly snatch another 25 from the pay-per-views from that. I mean, if you say, if they can get 25, they could do 1.5 million. They could do 1.5 million pay-per-views. I think that's like 30 something million. And then possibly, hopefully do 300K pay-per-views at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. That's 50 million already right there. The back end shit, even if you dumbed it down and you just said, okay, 15, if you said 15 million there for the BT pay-per-view, 15 million from America, make that come together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And then, you add some more and more and more. It's still over $30 million. So possibly over $40 million after everything is said and done. So it's still not bad. I think that it'd be a good thing, especially for Deontay Wilder to go over there too. But really, to tell you the truth, I don't care. If Deontay Wilder goes over there and fights Dillian White, I think at Wembley, I think that'll compete with Joshua. I don't think people are giving the respect that Deontay Wilder deserves in the UK. But it all correlates to, so I'm talking about the aspect of Deontay Wilder fighting in the arena and headlining it in the UK. But it all correlates to who you fight. You can't, people want to say, oh, Joshua sold this many tickets against Carlos Takam. Carlos Takam was a fucking replacement. People already bought them tickets. You see what I'm saying? So what do you mean? And then, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only fight people went there to go watch. But it's all of, but let's just say this. You think if Anthony Joshua fought Carlos Takam again, that fight is sell out? You think if Anthony Joshua fought Big Baby Miller, you think that fight is sell out? You think if Anthony Joshua fought Gerald Washington at Wembley, you think that is sell out? You see what I'm saying? You think if Anthony Joshua right now fought Charles Martin right now in Wembley, you think that is sell out? It's all about who you fight. You can't sell it. You're not going to sell out all of. You're not going to do your best every single time fighting fights that people know the outcome of. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And then this fight, and everybody's saying, man, I couldn't see shit. Blah 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 blah. Whoop. It was bad. It was a bad seat. Don't get these ones. And then other gripes. And then other reasons on why not to go. And then you're going to start getting, Anthony Joshua going to get more boos. And the fans going to be like, nah, motherfucker, you need to fight somebody. And blah, 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 whoop. And then they're going to really know that, hey, this motherfucker is not, he's only the king when he fights somebody. Nas Dawkins P said it would sell out, bro. He went there after the Wilder fight and football and halftime. And he came out of the pitch. The fans went crazy. Yeah, they'd go crazy, though. Of course, they always go crazy. The whole thing about it is that it's a famous person there. The thing about it is that what are the fans going to do when they know they're not getting proper fights? What are the fans going to do when they find out that if Anthony Joshua can't get Tyson Fury and Wilder, it ain't a fight worth watching? You know what I'm saying? When they find out that. And people ain't gonna be coming in there. Why somebody want to go watch that knowing this dude's about to get knocked out? Pay $25, $35, have to walk in the stadium, have to bump a whole bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Have to pay ungodly prices for a fucking beer. Have to go all the way down over there to get a fucking beer. Got to get a motherfucking snack. You know what I'm saying? It's just, after a while, I would think people would get tired because if not, you're pretty much naive about watching that shit. It's not like you're going to a Prince concert and stuff like that, just so you could say you went and you saw the Prince perform and stuff like that. The thing about Prince was that Prince wasn't fighting nobody. He wasn't going up against nobody. The only thing you're going over there is to watch him perform on stage and listen. You know what I'm saying? And from what I hear, he gave out pretty good shows. So, yeah. I mean, maybe it's a different type of, way of thinking for fans and stuff like that. If LeBron did something like that over here, people would probably cheer and stuff like that. But I don't be dick riding like that though, homie. I don't be dick riding. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, man, that's nice. He up in here, but I'm not gonna be like, yeah. I'm like, nah, I don't be dick riding, man. I'm like, that's Deontay Wilder's my favorite fighter and all, but I'm not gonna be fucking jumping and hollering and shit when he walk in the room like a little fucking bitch that wants some dick. You know what I'm saying? Lost Doc and P said, not Dusty Miller, no, he's dog crap and nobody knows him. AJ Wilder, that would because Wilder, everyone knows what he's about. Yeah, everybody, yeah, and you can't say that people and let me trying to say these to these cats. My bad. They want to say Deontay Wilder's a Seaside or Anthony Joshua. He's no more than any heavyweight boxer, or AJ's not. He's not. You can't say AJ and bring up Wilder and not bring up Wilder. Can't say AJ without bringing up Wilder. You can't say AJ without bringing up Tyson Fury. And that goes for all three of them, the deadly triangle. You can't bring up one without bringing up the others. You can't. If they over there doing the interview, if they was to do an interview right now, Tyson Fury's going to come up, AJ's going to come up. You see what I'm saying? So all these cats talking about he ain't popular, nobody knows him. For sure, everybody know what the fuck Deontay Wilder right hand is. Everybody know his right hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know he got basketball legs. He got skinny legs. He got chicken legs. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? So can't say you don't know the dude. Whether or not there's bad things about the guy, not having skinny legs ain't a bad thing. But what I'm saying is, it's not like an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So even if they ain't got nothing positive to say about the man, even if it's bad, that people still know of him, and they know as far as what everybody is saying, including their grandmama, that this guy has a chance of knocking this guy out. You can't stay still against Deontay Wilder. You have to move. If you do not move against this man and dance around the ring doing the Freddie Roach shake, you're going to fucking get hit. You're going to get hit anyways, but you have a more chance of fucking getting hit if you don't do the Freddie Roach shuffle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. What was he doing? That's what he was doing. he was moving. You gotta do that Freddie Roach. You gotta do that Freddie Roach shuffle around that ring, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at Freddie Roach for talking shit. He just picked and then Freddie Roach, man, like, sit your old ass down somewhere, man. Like, why do you have to sit around here? Like, just like, how do I want to say this shit? Why does everybody have to be in the videos, man? Like, why do all these the trainers, the promoters, all these cats, why did everybody gotta be in the videos? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? Now they got some I saw that sporting what is that? Motherfucking Boxing Square put out there's a new boxing rankings out there, and I'm looking at it. They got Saul Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, Gennady Golovkin, Vasily Lomachenko, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, Errol Spence Jr., Colin Smith, Miguel Berdelich, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Leo Cruz, Manny Pacquiao, Louis Neri, Vajenki, Gloskov, Alvarez, Elder Alvarez, Danny Jacobs. It's just they don't even have Deontay Wilder nor Tyson Fury in the top 25 in the new BoxRec rankings. But my whole thing is like, how the fuck are you going to have Terrence Crawford, not him, Vasily Lomachenko above Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? How you going to have Danny Jacobs above Deontay Wilder? Sean Porter above Deontay Wilder? Like, I don't know how they do their rankings or whatever the case may be, but something's fishy. I mean, it's not fishy. It's their fucking rankings. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You can always go somewhere else, but I don't like it. I was looking at this shit. Yeah, I knew that Lost D. That's why I was making fun of the Shakes. And he up over there, and Freddie Roach is over there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Roach over there talking shit. These are the boxing rankings I was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit, man. You got that, it is what it is. Then you got the 26 to 50 right here. See, Wilder ain't even. Oh, Deontay Wilder right there. Okay. You're right there. Right here. Tyson Fury. Let's see. Yeah, Tyson Fury ain't even in the top 50. You know what I'm saying? But like when you look at it, like his competition versus Chris Eubanks Jr. competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they fucking score to this shit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they score this shit? Like, how is Chris Eubanks Jr. above Deontay Wilder? You know what I'm saying? That don't make any sense. Like, who the fuck did he beat? It's not who you fought, who you beat. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. Where he at? Yeah, look at him. 2 losses. 27 fights. 2 losses. This nigga got like 40 losses, 1 draw. 40 wins and 1 draw. Like, I don't understand how they make this shit, man. Let's see what they got here. See if this changed a bit. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Dillian White, Alexander Povetkin, Jarrell Miller. And you know what, to tell you the truth, I don't even know how he got 237 points above Wilder. I couldn't tell you. Because part of me, I'm like, dude, you can't sit up there and call and discredit Wilder's victory over Louis King Kong Ortiz and not discredit Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko. You can't. And then to tell you the truth, I'm being quite honest, man. I think we got duped by Joseph Parker. I think we got royally motherfucking duped by Joseph Parker. So I thought Joseph Parker was gonna be I thought he was gonna be the shit. But then look, and then he comes out not to be that. He comes out not to be that. You know what I'm saying? So then we got duped right there. I mean, yeah, he went. He didn't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. I think we got duped. Alexander Povetkin too. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Povetkin too duped us too. You know. You know, Alexander Povetkin duped us too. We thought he was the shit too. Shit, Alexander Povetkin, 39 years old. I don't hear anybody on Anthony Joshua's side talking about his age. I don't hear nobody. Lost Dr. P. Yeah, it just came up on my YouTube. I'm going to watch that after this. I like Boxing Square. He has a good channel. Yeah, Lost D has a good channel. Lost Dr. P. Sean Runoff from Spence Jr. Porter. He should be on Box Square for being a coward. Yeah. And that's the thing about it, man. Like when I be looking at these boxing rankings, man, I be like, ain't this about a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way in hell, Deontay Wilder shouldn't be in the top 10. If you want to count who fought what types of caliber of fighters, you know what I'm saying? And then what you got to put in the factor is that how many fighters was in the top 15 of the top 15 or top 15 or top 10 of each one of those sanctioned bodies. You know what I'm saying? How many opponents in the top 15 and top 10 did they fight? Then you have to take that into account for it because, boxing been, as far as everybody's saying, being on a decline and the level of stiff competition ain't been there and all that stuff. Then how can you really take somebody like, Crawford's, Spence, Lomachenko, Triple G, and the list goes on and stack them up against anybody, 15, 20 years ago? You can't, because there's a part of me, the reason why I say you can't is because sometimes competition is what brings out the better in you. What brings out, the hunger for learning more and from the sweet science of boxing, the competitive edge and stuff like that. And maybe 20 years ago, some of these cats won't even be around. You know what I'm saying? And 20 years ago, I don't even think Rocky Fielding wouldn't even be heard of. He'd just be like some sparring partner that's used to getting his ass knocked out in sparring. He would be the guy that's known for telling jokes while mopping the goddamn ring. That's what he'd be a famous janitor. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I put it. Like, how can you sit up here and say, oh, Crawford is above Deontay Wilder, and then you got people up here saying that Crawford ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that supposedly opinions supposed to matter, saying he ain't, like, I'm talking about. If somebody, like, I think it was Freddie Roach or somebody said he ain't fought nobody, and I'm kind of like, so, and are you going to fight him? Luis Ortiz hasn't fought anybody. How you going to call him good and the boogeyman and this and the third, he ain't fought nobody because you don't want to fight him. Just because you ain't fought nobody doesn't mean that somebody can't look at you and watch you fucking dismantle somebody in the ring and watch how you move, watch how you throw punches and get the fucking idea that this guy is actually fucking knows how to box. Just by the way he moves. Just how the way he doesn't lean all the way forward. He keeps his body centered. He's watching his opponent. He's circling them. He's dodging punches and he's not falling for the easy shit. And you want to sub out over there like these fighters, these motherfucking trainers don't see it. Somebody has to fucking spar Louis King Kong Ortiz. You think motherfuckers don't know? You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to spar Wilder when he was coming up in the rankings. You think motherfucker didn't know he didn't hit hard? You think motherfuckers don't know that? Big Baby Miller knew. Klitschko knew. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can say all they want to, like, oh, he doesn't hit as hard as this guy. He doesn't hit as hard as this guy. And that guy, I think this guy hit a little bit harder. But the fact that still remains is when the motherfucker hits you, you go night-night. You go to sleep. Lost Dawkins said, Parker says he's sick of people saying that he's a pussy, so he's going to start being a badass in the ring now. I never called him out of his name, and I don't know why anybody would call him a pussy. I think that some people don't understand that Parker went in there with the game plan and he tried to execute the game plan and it didn't work out. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We could all say that he could have done this, he could have done that in the ring, or whatever the case may be, and that's probably the shit that would have got him knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That probably would have been the shit to get him knocked out. He did what he thought was the right thing in the ring, and it didn't work out. I mean, but it's kind of, we could see him. He could have been a little bit more aggressive to the body, especially because I still think the body shots that he gave AJ was effective. I think that, I don't think he's I don't think he's a bad, horrible fighter. I just think that he could have he kind of duped me because I thought he was going to put a little bit more of a fight than what I saw in the ring. But the ref didn't help. Yeah, I forgot about that. The ref didn't help. You know what I'm saying? So ref for sure didn't help. But I thought Joseph Parker could have done a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he should have took the Dillian White fight after that, man, because I know he wanted to take the fight that's going to get him that that strap fast. And I'm pretty sure he didn't want to have to do with the backlash of people saying that, oh, he ducked Dillian White, and Dillian White out there talking about, I'm the can man. I fight any man, any man can get it, and all that bullshit. But the fact of the main is, come on, Dillian White, you fought like 7-8 bums, like nobody, like people didn't know who they was in a row. And then you fought Joseph Parker, and then you fought Derek Chisora. But nobody knows who really, but Parker was coming off a loss. So, when you get in a fighter coming off a loss, you have a better chance of beating him because his momentum's gone, but then again, you don't want to sit over here and talk this tough shit, Derek Chisora ain't beat nobody either. So how can you say that was a fight? You know what I'm saying? I ain't been putting on all this work and nobody wants to give me the respect that I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bruh. Why didn't you fight Pulev then? Why didn't you fight King? Why you didn't fight Dominic Brazil? Why you didn't fight Louis King Kong Ortiz? Because of money. Because of money. That's the only reason. I'm gonna get to that, Laws Dean. That's the only reason why he took that fight, because of money. Money got in the way of you fighting Dominic Brazil and taking that mandatory position. See, you could have went out there and fought. You could have fought Dominic. You could have tried to get Dominic Brazil up over there in England. You could have tried to get Louis King Kong Ortiz over there in England, beat them, and still went back and fought Wilder at the end of 2019. Well, probably at beginning 2020, you know what I'm saying? You would have had that fight. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting fucking White. You know what I'm saying? Lost Dawkins Peace said, I would like to see Fat Dusty Miller take on Wilder. I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see that right now because he ain't fought nobody to deserve it. There's other guys out there that deserve a shot at Wilder other than him. You know what I'm saying? There's other guys out there that deserve that fight other than him. He up over there just, instead of using his skills, instead of him showcasing using his instead of his skills in the boxing rings that he's supposedly showcasing to the world, he's showcasing the world as mouthpiece. He's trying to use his mouthpiece to get him somewhere instead of using the motherfucking ring to get him somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I told the homies, I told my relatives in 2019, I ain't giving nobody no handouts. Nobody. Nobody gets nothing, man. Nobody. Nobody. All the motherfuckers outside of 7-Eleven begging for change. Let me get 25 cents. Let me get 75 cents. Let me get some change. Motherfuckers on the street corner begging for change. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody. If you ain't family and you ain't no cool ass friend that I know that's gonna pay me back and stuff like that, ain't nobody getting a goddamn thing. And that's what Miller wants. Miller wants a motherfucking handout. His promoter and stuff out there talking about, yeah, this is what we want. This is what we gonna try to make. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Nobody want to see you fight, man. Yeah. Lawrence Dawkins P. I don't think Dillian White he's getting to be like the only can man Dillian White is a tomato can. Yeah, Lawrence D. I don't think he's a tomato can, but he's about to be. He's about to be if he keep following Eddie Hearn, that's what he's about to be. Because, like, look, you mean to tell me if he loses, if Dillian White fucking loses against Anthony Joshua, how the fuck would he end up becoming how would he become the mandatory in the WBC after that? How? An eliminator? Somebody, the WBC ordering Dillian White to fight somebody? That's how. For the mandatory after Dominic Breazeale get his ass whooped? That's how. And that's still gonna be fucking stupid as fuck. Because the dude's gonna fight Anthony Joshua and then come back and get a shot within maybe a year or two span. So that means he would have had 3 shots. He would get 3 shots in his whole career at a title and lose all 3. Should he get a 4th? Or should he hang it up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep on trying if you think that you can make it. Keep on trying. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Yeah, you lose the cause with times, but don't give up. But shit. At some point you gotta say enough is enough. But I don't think, man. I don't want to see that fight, man. I don't want to, maybe if the only way I want to see that that big Krusty Miller fight is if if he beat Dominic Breazeale or Louis King Kong Ortiz. That's the only way. That's the only way. Because who's gonna watch it? You know what I'm saying? If everybody's saying that, Deontay Wilder needs to build his profile and stuff like that, and Deontay Wilder needs to do this, and Fox, Showtime and all these people out there, these sports reporters and stuff like that, they know ain't nobody coming to these fights like that. They know, for a fight like that with Deontay Wilder, they know what the numbers is doing. They almost sold out, but not quite. They should be. But how is Deontay Wilder supposed to boost his fucking profile off of Big Titty Miller? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck is he supposed to boost his profile off of Neanderthal? I use my head as a fucking shield, Dominic Breazeale. Whatever he call himself, Trouble or whatever. Ain't nothing trouble about him. He fucking twinge. He damn near like he got like a little twinge. Motherfucker got like a little twinge. And this dude gonna say Anthony Joshua, top 5 opponents for 2019. There's only one fucking opponent for this dude. There's only one motherfucking opponent for this Anthony Joshua guy, and that's Deontay Wilder. If you want to say 2, then that's Tyson Fury. There ain't no fucking 5 opponents for Anthony Joshua in 2019. Who's his other opponent? Hello? Who's his other opponent? Nobody. Shit, nobody gonna see that shit. Don't nobody want to see no fucking Miller. Don't nobody want to see no motherfucking White. Lost D. I hate fat Dusty Miller. He's got to be on one of them worst heavyweights out there. Big, fat, smelly shit. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Motherfucker don't know what he's doing in that motherfucking ring. What else you got for me, Lost D, man? What else you got for me, baby boy? Yeah, man. This R. Kelly situation, man. It's R. Kelly shit, man. I find it astounding. I find it real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with all these motherfuckers around here, like raping people, raping kids. Let me tell you something, Laws P. There's motherfuckers out here that have there's a dude that got fucking not even jail time for fucking raping a kid in a motherfucking at a child daycare center, an adult. These teachers that rape boys don't even get year sentences. They get like 6 months, 9 months. Teachers, you know, there's been like, let me see, Rich. Let me see. Let me see if they got even a list for this shit. Let me see. People who. Yeah, well, anyways, I'm gonna look it up later, man, and do another video on that. There's been a lot of people, man. There's been like 10 people, man, that got off, like, they did it, man. Rape cases and all, man. Rape cases and all. You know, they did it and got off. But when it comes between Bill Cosby, you know, fucking R. Kelly, you know, you better watch out with that rape case. Adrian Broner, or whatever, sexual assault or whatever you got. You know, you about to get it too. When it comes between all these, you know, black people and rape, your ass going to jail. Now, these white people, Laws, do you think I'm fucking playing? White boy got probation. No jail time. Don't even have to register as a fucking sex offender for raping the fucking Tyler. And then keeping the video. Like, what kind of shit is that? There's been a couple of like child rape cases this year. I mean, 2018. That motherfucker just got off smooth. And then you got the Vatican over there. Over there, like, you know, praying for these motherfuckers that have been raping kids. These popes that been, whatever you want to call these cats, been raping kids in the Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? How you rape 30 kids and the motherfucker is forgiving you? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is out here raping kids and not doing no jail time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But let your ass be R. Kelly. Let your ass be Bill Cosby. Your ass going to fucking jail. Whether or not you did it or not, they trying to put you in. They trying to do you in. I'm not saying, I'm take it back. I'm not necessarily saying R. Kelly's gonna go to jail or not. But there's a good chance the motherfucker, they're trying to do you in. And then not only that is, I think R. Kelly, I think that surviving R. Kelly shit, the most disheartening thing about that whole thing is, where was the fucking parents at? Where was the fucking fathers at? Where was the brothers at? Where was these kids' siblings at? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me these kids were just going all alone, willy-nilly by themselves? Some of these adults just doing dumb shit and then coming to find out they are like, bitch, he was pimping you. Like, you don't understand that you had one job and that was to suck dick, fuck, and shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? It's just astonishing, man. Like, And then R. Kelly's thinking about suing these bitches. And then not only that is they had a video of 2 of the females that went to R. Kelly's concerts slapping his hands and shit after the fact they supposedly got away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand this, man. This shit is not right. It's like motherfuckers want to lock people up just to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Lost Dawkins P. Yes, yeah. Yes, DB is better than Miller. I think Mike. Yeah, you know that. Like I said, man, if you want to fight Wilder, fight him. Fight him. That way, you ain't got to worry about contracts getting in the way. None of that. And then not only that is your promotion, your promote whoever's promoting you or whatever has your team or whatever has a chance of going to purse bid and winning and putting you in a better financial situation. Yeah, hey, Lost D. See, but the thing about it is, most of the time over here is women doing it. You see what I'm saying? Is women doing it, so they get off easy. But let it be a male teacher. His ass is done. Done. His ass is done. They gonna man. Let it be a male teacher. He done. Them female teachers, they just got a teacher the other day beating his dick in front of the whole classroom. Lost D, you think I'm playing, man? In front of the whole motherfucking classroom. Yo, why is my fucking I think I need to fix my settings on my here it is. Let me see. Maybe this was a long time ago, but I just finally saw it on the thing. It was some teacher, his ass got caught. You know what I'm saying? And it was on yeah, here it is, right here. Middle school teacher. Let me see, I got the mug shot. Because they had the mug shot on the other. I'm just looking for the mug shot. So I'm looking for the one with the mug shot. So I can here it is. I'm gonna post it in the thing. Here it is. Right here, Laws. Yeah, got his ass. He gonna do more than 6 months. He gonna do more than 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Just off the tip that he a dude. Yeah, it's wild over here, and they be letting this shit go, man. Some of these cats, man, is one, you know, these rich white people, they be getting off. They be saying, oh, they can't do prison time. They can only go to jail. They only go to jail on the weekends because they won't fare well in prison. Nobody fucking fares well in prison, especially when you're fucking rich, especially when you're fucking famous. You know, you think 6ix9ine is gonna fare fucking well in prison? You think he's gonna fare well in fucking jail? No. Somebody's gonna try to get in that ass. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna try to get in that ass. And you know, Tekashi's over here always running around here telling motherfuckers to suck his dick. Not only in the right place for a dude to suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? He in the right place now. Tell somebody up in there in prison to suck your dick now. And see how that's gonna happen. And see how they gonna react to that. See who's gonna be the dick sucker now. Nasty nigga. Yeah, Lost D, that's how they get down over here, man. You think, yep, I don't be playing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's the thing that gets me the most, man. Let me read this other one. Let me see this other one. Let me see this one. Nah, see, they actually made him do his time. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who I'm looking for the ones who got off. And then And then let me tell you, let me look up Roman Polanski. Let me look up Roman Polanski, right? I'm gonna look up. You know who Roman Polanski is? Lars D. I'm gonna post it in here. I'll post his Actually, you can follow along here. Follow along here, man. This is Roman Polanski right here, Jack. So Roman Polanski supposedly had how old was she? She was like alleged sexual assault. I think she was like 13, something like that. And then his ass fled the United States and went down to she was 15. Alleging that Polanski raped her several times when she was 15. And he fled the States. So he's still wanted over here. He's still wanted over here. So, and then when you click on this, you see, this is the Internet Movie Database, right? This is the Internet Movie Database, right? So we scroll down here. I'm trying to find out. Oh man, my bad. I think I'm looking for what's this overview? Nah, they did it wrong. Okay, spouse. Ain't trying to see the spouses. I'm trying to see what he his work. See, Ghost Rider 2010. You know what I'm saying? This dude been making movies after he got that girl. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nobody talking about the Board of Governors for the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Science voted to expel director Roman Polanski from his membership ranks. The decision to remove Polanski was made at a scheduled board meeting all the way in 2018. May. Y'all finally got rid of this motherfucker, this nasty motherfucker. Right? 2018. Look, this motherfucker 2017, this motherfucker still writing movies and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is out here talking all that shit about how they don't want to do movies with a person and how they don't want to be they don't want to do work with somebody because they talking about gay people or they doing this and doing that. This motherfucker right here is dead smacking your motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? He did it. You know what I'm saying? He did this shit and ran. Look at this shit. Based on a true story, 2017 director Roman Polanski. You see what I'm saying? Hold up, let me see if this motherfucker won any awards. Hold the fuck up. I don't know how to look at it, see if he wanted some company credits. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if they won some. I don't know. Maybe they didn't win shit. Maybe the shit was whack. But look, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know none of these bitches. You know, excuse my language, ladies, but I don't know any of them women. I don't know any of them. See, look, it got a 5.7 out of 10. So it had to be shitty. But let's look at this other one he got right here. Thought I saw something else. Right here. Oh, that was based on a true story. That was the same shit. Oh, right here. What's this? Fuck is this? So this motherfucker coming out with another movie in 2019. This nasty motherfucker. This child raping son of a bitch. France. That's where it's coming out in. This nasty son of a bitch is still doing movies. He's still doing movies and doing work with this guy named Robert Harris. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But this dude's still going out here doing this Thug Thizzle. So I don't want to hear nothing about no R. Kelly. I don't want to hear nothing about no motherfucking what's that motherfucking name? Yeah, Lons D. He is. I don't want to hear that. Let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. Your boy Steven Tyler can get it too. Your boy Steven Tyler can get it too. Oh, let's just go here. The Phoenix New Times. That might be some bullshit. But let's go to your boy Steven. See, the thing about it is this ain't even on. Let's see. CNN. Ain't even on there. They're not even talking about it. They're not even talking about it on there. They're not even talking about it. So allegedly, this motherfucker right here, Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler, read this shit. At least one underage groupie who slept with David Bowie proclaims no regrets, such as in the case with Steven Tyler. So it's Julia Holcomb had just turned 16 when she met with Aerosmith singer at a concert in Portland, Oregon. She had not lived in a happy life before meeting him. Her father abandoned her mother early on, and younger brother died in a car crash. Not her. It wasn't her. Because from what I heard, but she was 16. Well, from what I heard, they didn't meet when they was 16. They met, they was 13. And I believed she was adopted. Let me see. Yeah, just go in and watch this, man. Because allegedly he was sleeping with an underage girl too. Steven Tyler, Aerosmith. That's what they saying in there. So if you go and look that one up, he was doing this Thug Thizzle too, out there messing with the motherfucking kids. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lons D, man. They scumbags, man. I've been, you know, that's how motherfuckers get down up over here, man. They sit up over here, they talk shit. They get these motherfucking they keep their mouth shut because somebody else is getting the heat and they get it taken off them. CNN, Fox News, none of these cats be reporting some of these rape cases. You know, with some of these rich people and stuff like that, man. They only talk about the cats that ain't in a motherfucking pockets, in a circle. But on that note, man, I got to get up off here, man. I got to find something to eat. Laws. I'll be back on tomorrow, man, hopefully with something better to talk about. But I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks y'all for showing up. Shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.